let me take you on a journey of modern day stamina. Now I uploaded a video probably over 6 years ago now of StaminaCon, maybe 2018, and we looked at the state of stamina then. So I'm going to show you stamina today in 2025, and we're going to go on a journey together, because for me, I stopped playing stamina maybe 4 years ago, so I'm seeing new things, so we can learn together, and it's quite interesting. So we used to use shower caps when I was playing. It looks like the technique now is sock, plastic bag, then sock, and the idea is the bag, it stops the sweat from leaking through to the pad, and then you can get pure sliding form. So this is the technique now. You have base form, which is like this, but instead of going over the down, you can just bump it sideways, and then you don't have to move too much. So maybe you're from a pump it up background and you're like, what the fuck right now? Maybe you're from an old stamina background and you're like, what the fuck right now? But yeah, that's it. But people play very differently. This is like a heels out form. This is more of a base form. Can you explain this to me?
Oh my god. If you step on it, it puts the bag around your foot.
So you put your foot in there and it gives you an instant bag around your foot.
It gives you instant stamina shoots.
Have you ever seen that before? Okay guys, I'm learning. This is oil for remote control cars. So I guess polish is out, RC oil is in, and you put oil on the pad, and I guess it gives you just superb slide. Look at that, superb slidiness. Look at that, that's crazy. RC oil is the new thing. Wow.
Do this.
Yeah, look at that. That RC oil is working. Wow. So it's quite loud in here, but some of these guys will play on their own pad, and you know, when you move to an arcade pad, it's going to be 1 or 2 hours of work, you know, to really fine tune it. And that's assuming you can play on arcade sensors like these ones here, you know. This is why you see all the tools, screwdrivers, scissors, RC oil, strips of something, I don't know. But yeah, very different game these days. It's interesting, right? So one thing I forgot to mention is bar modifications. Now in ITG Stamina especially, and maybe even tech to some degree, people are lowering and highering the height of the bar, and in some cases bringing the bar closer to the pad as well, and that puts less stress and strain on your shoulders. Let me show you some crazy examples right now. And you can see even in some cases people have changed the position of the bar, so it's almost on your side now. Crazy. No, the pad modding for no. What travesty is this? So it's quite interesting. We have a fail here, and well, a fail there, but you'll notice a lot of people that play kind of standard stamina form are still in there. They're still in there.
Well done, guys!
There we go. That was the result. It looks like the down arrow and the right arrow, and maybe the up arrow too. But I tell you what I always say is the winner is the one who is the best pad modder. To an extent, there is a crossover, but he was the favorite. Now he's out. Wow. David needs our support right now. He's beasting it, but he got the break. He got the break. We're cheering David on. He's playing old school. Playing old school.
Vamos, David, vamos, David. Dale, César.
And Julio next to him, he didn't have a towel, so he got one from McDonald's. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna look underneath this mudding and see what's going on. Oh yeah, look at that. So it looks like these are quite normal. We have 2 or 3 layers of mudding on these, but this is the jumbo. Let's see if we can see. Yeah, so that's a very big stack, right? Look at that. But everyone plays differently, you know. Not everyone's going to do this, but I'm sure it's quite interesting for you guys that maybe play DDR or Pump It Up. Yeah, that's old school stamina grind right there. You know, let me see if we can see the difference. So you can see he's kind of stepping, he's moving, he's not really rotating his foot. So it's using way more energy than what we've seen earlier, really. But it is a different way to play. But he's trying his best. So we're cheering him on right now. Hopefully he can get through. Vamos, David! Vamos, vamos! It was like 5 seconds on the end, but you can see the difference in old school stamina versus something a bit more modern, you know. So it's an interesting game these days. So he's just channeling his inner aura right now. So what you'll find is, you know, FA doesn't mean too much. You know, you got 89% on blue, which is very good actually for a 16. But in these stamina tournaments, it doesn't matter. You just can't fail, basically. You could pass with 50%. It doesn't matter, you know. That's the thing. That's the niche, you know. But we're cheering him on. He's our boy right now. He's the last surviving Dutchman. So this is more old school stamina. You can see how he's lifting his feet, not rotating too much back and forth. It takes a lot of energy and a lot of calories. So, you know, some people could say it's very impressive, but other people say the score is impressive. But it's interesting, like I say. So, what do you guys think of ITG stamina in 2025? Certainly, every year something changes. I think the only thing we're missing now is changing the size of the middle arrow, making up and down close together and left and right close together. It's the only thing left I can think of in order to pass harder difficulties. But I want to know a question to you as a Pump It Up player, a DDR player, or someone who has limited experience in ITG stamina, what you actually think. What do you think? Is it stupid? Is it great? I would like your opinion. That's the thing, because now we have all these sub-communities of dance games which are so diverse that they're almost hidden away in discords and no one really knows what's going on. They don't know the current meta. So I thought videos like this would help bring, you know, things together, like have a peek at what a different sub-community is doing. So that's the intention. Let me know what you think. I think it's pretty interesting, but yeah, I think I'm glad I stepped away when I did. It's gone a bit crazy. Needless to say, it is very impressive from a mental standpoint how you can pass 30s, 40s, absolutely insane. From a physical standpoint, you could equally pass maybe a 14 or a 30 and still exert the same physical presence depending how you play. So it's all technique and sort of mental stamina at the end of the day. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.